Now from Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, welcome to Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Steven Matz gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So striding in, Aaron Hicks. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Right there is Reyes. On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, the leadoff man will be allowed to reach here.
As we watch this, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Looked like the throw was on target, and it was. He just didn't close the glove over it, and he's safely aboard as a result. Those are tough to explain sometimes.
Here's Neil Walker, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row, nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Hicks leads off first with one away. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's 1 for 4. Ready with the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
2-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
In now, Didi Gregorius. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Now the relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's set and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Hard hit at third. Right to Frazier. Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. And that's the 2nd out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number
2 men on, 2 out, and it'll be left to a good hitting pitcher here in CC Sabathia. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Ready with the 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bautista just to the right of the mound, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead this one 4-0. CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Now at the plate, Eli Marquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit on the ground to third. Torres scoops it up, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Previous history with Sabathia, batting at an even .400. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
So coming to the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
In now, Michael Conforto, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. They trail here 4-0. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now. Three and 1. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now batting, Neil Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Hicks rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they push the lead to 5 now.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. Check to swing there and pops this one up. There to make the play is Frazier for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a dive, but he comes up empty. And this is big trouble now out in right center. The relay. Now he's safe at third as a run will score on the play as well.
It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Stanton takes his lead at third with 1 away. A ball and a strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Back up the middle. And a dive by Reyes, but it's by him, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 7-0.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Roy. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
He swings and grounds it to short.
He's got it to Cabrera for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, number 25.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gleyber Torres. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First pitch coming, here it is. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, even though these 2 teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
0-2 count and the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw goes to Reyes for the force, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead it 7-0. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Leading up for the Mets.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now the first pitch from CC. Ground ball left side, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Roll, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. Previous history with Sabathia. He's got 8 hits and 51 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Batting 8th, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. Stanton on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready now, Steven Matz. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Sabathia pauses. First pitch on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Now batting, center fielder, Eli Marquez.
Ready for another chance. Eli Marquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Cabrera, the runner at third. Bautista on second. Matz on at first with 2 down. Ripped on the ground to first. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. We've played 2 full. It's the Yankees 7 and the Mets nothing. Digging in now, Greg Bird, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Greg Bird.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, CC Sabathia. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, this has got to be a cool moment for the pitcher right here. He doesn't get an opportunity to work on the offensive side of the ball much. Barely takes BP throughout the course of the season. So what a nice job right there for him to get a big base hit in an early game.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. And this is sent out to Reyes. This could be 2. The second for 1. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Here's Neil Walker as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Popped him up. Cabrera over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Yanks leave 1, but they're still in control, 7-0. Now in the box, Jose Reyes. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Jose Reyes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Jose Reyes. His first home run of the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
The left fielder, number 50.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Cespedes.
As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. Cespedes is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
In now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he struck him out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home. Swing and a line drive. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bounce it to the left side. Reyes has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. you can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. 19th home run for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Robert Gesellman answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Lifted in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Mets 1. Here's Todd Frazier now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Todd Frazier.
Now the first pitch from CC. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Now at the plate, Jose Bautista, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. d'Arnaud, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bird waits on it, and that retires the side. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. His club leads it big. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Third baseman, number 25.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Now the 1-0. At third, here's Frazier. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bouncing ball hit to Frazier down at third. And there's out number 2.
The pitcher number 52, CC Sabathia.
Striding in once again, CC Sabathia. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. 8 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. David Wright will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, David Wright.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Now the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eli Marquez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. 2 down.
That's shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. In his career, Reyes carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called, and that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. A ball and a strike. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gregorius comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets strand one. It's still an 8-1 ball game. A.J. Ramos gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Aaron Hicks. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the sixth.
Aaron Hicks.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. The 1-0 home is in off the plate. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and that one just missed outside. Neil Walker is on deck. Three-two pitch, fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. Now, it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Yankees are challenging.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter rules safe.
Into the box now, Neil Walker, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. Head-to-head against A.J. Ramos. He's gone 2 for 6. Hicks on at first, nobody out.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. Reined in to Cabrera for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. The Yanks held in check, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Second baseman.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Sabathia gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. High in the air out to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
Third baseman.
Next up from New York, Todd Frazier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Set and the pitch, and that misses. Ball 1. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled off. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
The 2-2 is a fastball down below the knees. Gary Sanchez waits on deck. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind an account, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Marquez. 2 down.
Up next
Here's
for the
Didi
Yankees,
Gregorius.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Stepping in, Jose Bautista. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the first pitch from CC. High in the air out to center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Sabathia gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. lifted in the air out to right.
Judge is under it.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 44.
Juan Lagares will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Lagares.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Eli Marquez. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch. Missed with a slider. Lagares is off at first with 2 away. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Chopped weakly to the left. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets leave 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Jerry Blevins enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jerry Blevins.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 25.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One-0 count. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
No one out with a runner at second. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Reyes is there. 1 out. Digging in to try it again, CC Sabathia. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. The 0-1 on its way, and misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. Runner at second here with one man out. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the third base line. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
The batter, center fielder.
Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And a breaking ball is chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hicks has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's your one to Cespedes.
52, Cespedes.
Here it comes. Sabathia really putting all of his body behind that fastball. It's strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Sabathia's ready. Here's the 0-2. Line drive, fair ball down the line.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a hard liner toward short, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cover makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now as Dribble Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
He's right there to Walker for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Mets strand 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. The 7 train making its stops just outside Citi Field as we welcome you back inside for the remainder of baseball on the show.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. Marquez is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 2-2 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marquez calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch coming, here it is. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
And a breaking ball stays outside. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's the Yankees 9 and the Mets 1. Here's Todd Frazier now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Tap down the line. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Next for the Mets, first baseman, Jose.
Standing in, Jose Bautista. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher,
Into the box now, Travis Garneau. Now the first pitch from CC. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The New York Yankees put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. CC Sabathia earns his 8th victory of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Steven Matz was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 9 hits, 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.